Good afternoon, everyone. It's a good sunny day today, and we can have a delight of beautiful butterflies of all the multi-hued colored butterflies. So there are plenty of butterflies you can see around. So do you know right now we are standing on a plateau. It's a laterite plateau. So laterite plateau is a water house. It houses a huge quantity of water. So the laterite plateau is a source of water. So this plateau is responsible for giving birth to the different number of springs which are originating at the downhills. So do you know if you want to study this area, we will have to study the butterflies, bees, and every insects. Because, for example, in front of you, you can see a castor plant. So a few days ago, I came here and I saw a lot of common castor butterflies. So I wonder why there are so many of these common castor butterflies. So then sir mentioned me about this plant. So this is a castor plant. So I have task for you. So you will have to find some caterpillars on this plant. There are a lot of caterpillars. Can someone find some caterpillars? Initially the butterflies are the caterpillars. So the butterflies lay eggs on the underside of the leaf and then it will turn into the caterpillars. Okay, you are finding more caterpillars. There are a lot of caterpillars. Okay. Wow.
What is the color?
So these are the caterpillars. So this will ultimately turn into the pupa. It will pupate underside of the leaf and then it will emerge as a butterfly. So these are the caterpillars of common castor butterfly. So this is how plant and butterflies are interrelated. They are depending on each other. So that is why if you want to study the area, study this locality, we will have to study the butterflies. So you see, now I just saw the butterfly and then I know that there are these plants. So this is how we have to study the biodiversity. First instar, second instar. So likely they are developing. It will develop. It will go bigger, eating these leaves. So this part is eaten by this caterpillar. So it eats the leaves. This is the castor plant, and that is why the castor butterfly got the name. So we will just move little ahead. Okay, so now we will try to find some eggs of the caterpillars.
Stay on the side of the road.
Okay, I have found the egg. So can you see a very minute egg of the butterfly?
Where is it?
Here it is.
White one?
The white one. It's so tiny.
So small.
Yes, it's the egg of common castor butterfly.
That's a
Egg, yeah, it's egg. There will be a lot of eggs on the underside. So now you know that the eggs are laid on the underside of the leaf. Then it will emerge as a caterpillar. Yes, there will be a lot of caterpillars.
Caterpillars on top.
Now we will move to the other side. We will see a lot of different things, amazing things. So now in this garden you will find a lot of butterflies. So there will be a common grass yellow. So tiny yellow color butterflies you will be finding a lot of them, or plenty of them. So those are common grass yellow. And the blue one which you see flying is called common wanderer butterfly. So now in front of you there is a pupa. I am going to show you. It was here. So now you can have a look. So this is the pupa. So see how golden shiny it is. So amazing.
Does it eat gold?
imagine selling it.
Yes. So this is the pupa of common crow butterfly. So there is a butterfly which is so common. It is pretty common. So it is known as common crow butterfly. And this is the pupa of common crow. So look at this. You can see your picture. You can see yourself in it. So it is this shiny.
Glass is blown, right?
Yes.
The glass is blown. It
Yes.
looks like this. It has many colors. And
Yes.
it becomes like transparent.
So what color explain to them how many days old this is, or how many
Yes.
days now the butterfly
So
will come
So
out?
this was initially a caterpillar which has now pupated itself and become a pupa, and it has attached itself to the underside of the leaf. So now within 1 week it will get transparent and you will be able to see which butterfly is there inside on the earlier day.
Color and
Yes, color and wings. And the next day you will find a butterfly emerging in the morning. So it will be delightful.
By a snail.
Oh, so you can tell the difference between snail and caterpillar.
Can you see that butterfly? A common wanderer butterfly.
That's the
Blue color. Yes.
That's
Yes.
the one?
Yes.
No,
That's
not the-
not
not
the common crow.
The common crow is
We'll
black.
see later.
It's a black butterfly, and on the lower parts of the wings it has white dots. Very small.
It's so common.
Quite a big.
Look at it, man.
Hello. Can you come here? Can you just come here? I'll show you something. You have to tell me what is it. So I'll show you. Come here. There is something here. Can you see this? What is this? Do you know? I just mentioned. What is this?
Caterpillar.
Yes, you're right. It's a pupa. So on this plant there are more than 10 pupa I have just found.
Wow.
Can you spot them? Okay, 1, 2. There will be on the leaf also. On the leaf, underside of the leaf. Okay, here they have spotted one. Here they have spotted one.
That's three.
Yes, 3.
Under the trunk, could there be the...
I already spotted 1 too.
Yes, 1, 2, and there are
There are
many more.
we found three. That means there's seven left. Where? I found
So this is
ten.
Very be careful, don't fall in the
Yeah,
trap.
There is something.
Bow areas in it.
Yes.
Seriously, you found 10?
Where did this?
But this is not the one. After is a very small
Leaf, okay. No bauhinia. Bauhinia.
there is one here, okay.
This is the pupa of which butterfly?
This is the pupa of common Jezebel butterfly. Very beautiful butterfly. Yellow and orange butterfly. I found
Common
here.
Jezebel, it's a seed. Common Jezebel has white, yellow and red. Common Jezebel.
Sorry, but I can't reach up and...
Common
Can
grass
I?
yellow butterfly.
Wait,
Yes,
I'll try.
you can bring it closer down to you. Gently. Yes. For help. Got it.
I have spotted more than 10 pupa on this plant.
That again, yeah.
So I was telling you about the butterflies. So butterflies are the cold-blooded animals. So they are only active in the sunlight. So it requires to enhance its body temperature to certain level to get them some strength to fly, to balance their body temperature with the surrounding, because they are cold-blooded. So it requires to bask in the sunlight. So whenever you see butterflies in the morning with open wing sitting on the leaves, so they are basically basking, trapping the energy from the sun.
Suraj, we are seeing so many, caterpillars and pupa.
Yes.
How many of them will actually make their journey to become a butterfly?
Basically, all the pupa emerge as a butterfly, but some may be eaten, may be attacked by parasites. So that's the risk for them. So do you know there are some certain caterpillars which have symbiotic relationship with ants. So there is one butterfly named as yum fly. So its caterpillar secretes some juice, some chemical from its body, and which is fed by the ants. So in return the ants protect them.
Oh,
So that is the symbiotic relationship.
Cut.
So now you can see there is a one pupa which is already emerged. So this is the pupa of same butterfly, common Jezebel. It is already emerged, you can see.
guys, come and see this. Come.
Yes.
ये क्या कर रहे हैं?
For you,
Kabir, Meher.
there is one question for you. Do you know which is the state butterfly of Goa? Which has been declared in December 2021. Goa has got a state butterfly of Goa. Do you know its name?
Common Mormon.
No, common Mormon is a state butterfly of Maharashtra, and Maharashtra is the first state in India to declare its state butterfly. No, not common Mormon. Blue Mormon is a state butterfly of Maharashtra. Okay, common Mormon is very common. Okay.
So what could be state?
Is this striped tiger butterfly?
No, so there is one butterfly named Malabar tree nymph butterfly, which is very rare. Yes, and IUCN has declared it as near threatened species. So there is a need to conserve that species because that butterfly is restricted to only specific habitat. So there is some rye called at Maroim. There is some vegetation called Meristica swamp vegetation. So that is the specific habitat for that butterfly.
So if you take that away, the butterfly.
Yeah, butterfly will go. I am just mentioned about the Malabar tree nymph, which flies very slowly, and it has a beautiful gliding flight. So why does it fly very slow? Because its caterpillar feed on some plant which is toxic. So the caterpillar sips the toxic from the leaves of that plant, and the butterfly becomes toxic. And so that the predators, the birds or any insect doesn't kill it, doesn't try to attack it. So because it is toxic, so that is why it flies very slowly. It has a yes. It doesn't need to move very flight. It has a very beautiful gliding flight. It will just go over the tree top. It will hover like a helicopter flight. Such an amazing tool.
Wow.
You can see it in
Yes,
Taligao.
this is it.
You can see it in Taligao. Alilia, you have seen it when we have gone to Taligao, and it on tree tops. You know.
This is an article by Herald on. So guys, can you see? There is a swarm of butterflies which are not actually nectaring, which are not on flower but on the ground. Those are the common grass yellows. You can just come closer. There are so many. So do you know? Okay. This is the common castor butterfly.
It's mostly on the castle.
Yes. So I was telling you about these butterflies. Why are these on the ground but not nectaring on the flowers? So there are most of the butterflies, actually all the butterflies, they require to seek some nutrients from the soil. So from the mud, it obtains the amino acid and salt which is required for their digestion, excretion and reproduction. So basically, most of the male butterflies do mud puddling. So this exercise is called mud puddling.
Yeah.
So it removes the nutrients from the soil.
So it's basically male buds.
Nutrients including amino acid and soil and salt. Yes.
So this activity is called mud puddling.
Yes.
Generally when the soil is wet.
Yes, yes.
Come here, come here.
Wow, so there's a stone there.
That's their
There is
defense.
a moth. It has got yes. It has got 2 eyes and a beak.
They don't
So-
want it to, themselves to be eaten. That's
Yes,
their defense.
that's the defense mechanism they have adopted.
आणि owl moth असं आणि
Owl moth is bigger and this is a little smaller. So it is known as owlet moth.
owlet moth.
Yes, owlet. So now it is not
The common
active. It is
crow. Can you see the common crow sitting there?
Common crow bow.
Kiddos,
And what's that called, ma'am?
this is a castor.
Okay, Suraj, this is just to thank you for giving us just a small insight, and in just less than an hour, you have shown us so many things. I think Suraj gives us new eyes, and suddenly, trees in our backyard which we never knew had any caterpillars or pupa, he found 10 of those.
It's a delightful day for me. I got to learn a lot of things from you because of you also. I did not know about the castor plant. You only showed me about.
Yeah. So I guess it's a shared learning, but I'm just going to repeat one important thing that Suraj said at the start of the walk, and it's about these plateau areas which are considered sort of barren areas, and a lot of industrial estates have come up on these plateau areas, and a lot of construction happens. And like he said, these lateritic plateaus are very biodiverse regions. You can see just the amount of wildflowers right now, and so many insect biodiversity. We have seen dragonflies, butterflies, bees, moths, ants, spiders. So the list goes on. And they are water storehouses. So they are collecting. So the importance of open spaces. They are biodiversity reserves. They store water. And they're terribly important. So happy exploring. One should not miss any day in this season to go out and explore, because it's just magic is happening all around us. Unfortunately, rains are not much, but that's a good excuse. You can still go out and look. So happy looking, and keep wandering, and please spend more time while we officially close this. There's so much to discover, and if kids want to go out and find more things, please happy go explore.
Closing question. What is the best time for watching butterflies?
See this butterfly here.
And best activity time so
Yes.
that we can also.
So when it rains, you will have to wait to rain to come down. and after rain, when the sunlight comes, you will see the wonderful different color butterflies. That's the best time, and which is the best way to click photos. You can click photos while nectaring or mud puddling. They are so busy. You can document them like that.
After rains, then what is the best time? Like, I mean, morning, evening?
Yeah, morning is a good time because morning they are always seated to take energy, basking. So that is basically in the morning.
He had also said earlier, rotting banana
Yes.
and
If you want to
fruit.
avoid butterflies, you can keep rotten fruits, or you can like furnace, that jackfruit. Yes, you can keep it on the ground, or you can create a mud or put some cow dung or something like. Then the butterflies will come. Do you know the butterflies are the key indicator of healthy ecosystem, and the right to a healthy environment is a fundamental right, Article 21. Thank you,
That's a
everyone.
fantastic note to end on. Thank you.